Good morning, everyone. I'm Teresa Dufour.
And I'm Ryan Christopher. Welcome to CT Style. Hope you're having a happy Friday. It's the end of the week. Finally, we get to relax a little bit.
We're not going to be doing too much relaxing this weekend. You have a pretty big basketball game ahead of you, don't you?
Yeah, this is going to be pretty competitive. It's me and Jim Watkins and some other people here from the station, and we're going to be going 3-on-3 tournament for the Boys and Girls Club in New Haven. So I might dunk on somebody. Watch out.
Well, you guys are really tall. Jim is a tall guy. You're well above 6 feet, right?
Yeah, well, I'm about there, but I can't really play, so we'll see how that ends up.
Probably pretty interesting.
To be determined. I just want to see Jim Watkins playing. I just think it'll be
I want to see what he's wearing, actually.
Yeah. You think short shorts? Can we put a bet on that? Short shorts?
And probably pull up his
probably the high socks,
right?
It'll be like Larry Bird reincarnated there. I don't know.
Yeah. Pretty
so
cool.
yeah, a lot of fun stuff. We have a fan of the day today, but it's interesting. You know, we had Rocky the Rock Cat on, and we have a photo here of us with Rocky. There he is. He was just on the show.
Rocky's a good sport. He's going to be retiring soon.
He will soon be a yard goat. That'll be an interesting transformation for him. But our fan of the day is Mike Cook, who said, "Oh, hey, I have a picture with Rocky."
Wait.
But that
is that Rocky on a bad day?
Did
Rocky have some cocktails?
Something.
What happened? That's not Rocky from the Rockettes, is it?
I don't know, but yeah, I guess. Well, I don't know. Well, there's a little comparison side by side.
That is really funny. Rocky cleaned up nicely for CT Style, apparently.
He must. He got a haircut. But we want to keep the conversation going. You got to find us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. Make sure that you connect with us so we can share your pictures with, other mascots who look a little hungover.
Yeah. All right. Well, here you go. Here's an interesting story for you. Pricey watches hitting near the $40,000 market are now available to rent. 11 James is offering men the chance to try out a new watch for a few months at a time, or maybe a year, but it will still require a fair share of money to do this. You buy a membership and you're allowed to rent these watches. You don't own them, which is kind of a fun idea. It's kind of like Rent the Runway for women. You get the designer dresses, you wear them once, and you give them back.
See, I disagree, because the lowest price is $199 a month, or it could go up to $14,000 a year. If you're paying $14,000 a year to rent a watch, why don't you just buy a watch?
But
and who needs a $14,000 watch?
You might be renting a watch that's like $100,000, though.
But who needs that? What's the point of that?
I don't know. If you have people collect watches, I suppose it's a cheaper option, and you get a new one all the time.
I guess.
It's like leasing a car. It kind of is like a Civic or something.
This is an epic debate right here. See, this should be the epic debate at the end of the show. But seriously, like $14,000 a year, how much? You can do a lot with $14,000 besides renting a watch. Leroy, our producer here, he's shaking his head like, yeah, you already know. But cool fun fact about watches here in Connecticut, there's a company called NFW, and it stands for Nice Watch. You can put your word in there. But it's owned by this guy, George Fox, who's from Connecticut. And I don't know if they produce the watches.
There's a big market for watches, Rye, so maybe people are into this. It's a little cheaper option.
All right, well, if you say so. Now, there's some other unusual things
this is funny, right?
that you can rent, especially if you're in the city and you're waiting in line.
For tickets. You could rent a person to wait in line for you.
That's for the ultimate lazy people. I think I would be
It's called Same Old Line Dudes, which is a pretty clever name, and it's their professional stand-in line services.
Yeah, it costs about $25 for the first half hour, and then another $10 for every additional half hour. They also do deliveries to Metro North, which is kind of cool, and they do the same for things standing in line like sneakers. I don't understand that, why people stand in line for sneakers.
My
like
brother is way into that.
Really?
He's got hundreds of pairs of sneakers. He collects them. Doesn't wear them, keeps them in the boxes.
All right, well, if you prefer to be the center of attention, there's a company that can give that to you as well. Teresa, this is in Los Angeles and San Francisco, and it may be coming to Connecticut pretty soon, but you could be a celebrity for the day. It starts off at $500.
Yeah, they hire fake paparazzi to follow you around and take your picture.
Who would ever do that? Come on, really? That's just crazy. I don't know who would do it.
Oh, what do you know? It's here. It's in Connecticut. It's like an E! True Hollywood story.
I'll pay you after the show. Okay, we get it. Go. All right, now speaking